The Winged Warriors. Why NASCAR banned these magnificent monsters. 1970, Dodge and Plymouth did something so outrageous, so aerodynamic, and so effective on the track that NASCAR had no choice but to say, that's enough. No. They built the Dodge Charger Daytona and the Plymouth Superbird, the most radical factory muscle cars to ever grace American roads. These weren't just street cars with race vibes. These were race cars barely disguised as street cars. Built specifically to dominate NASCAR's high-speed superways. The Daytona and the Superbird were born from wind tunnel data, engineering defiance, and pure competitive obsession. Let's start with the styling. You've seen it. The massive rear wing, sticking up like a billboard over the trunk. It wasn't for show. It was engineered to dominate downforce at 200 miles per hour. The pointed nose, the cone, the flush rear window, the smoothed out body, all of it was about slicing through the air more efficiently than anything else in NASCAR at the time. Under the hood, you had options. A 440 Magnum V8, or if you had the guts and the wallet, the legendary 426 HEMI. That engine was rated at 425 horsepower, but we all know that was just insurance-friendly nonsense. These cars were built to run flat out, and they did it. Better than anything else on the grid. And the results? Immediate domination. In 1969, the Dodge Charger Daytona became the first NASCAR vehicle to break 200 miles per hour in a sanctioned race. The Superbird followed in 1970 with vengeance, helping Richard Petty secure wins and making the aerodynamic Mopars the cars to beat. That's where the story takes a turn. The success of these aero cars was so overwhelming, NASCAR stepped in. They changed the rules in 1971, limiting engine displacement on aerodynamic cars to just 305 cubic inches, crippling their competitiveness. It was a polite way of saying, yeah, you're too fast, and you have to go. And just like that, the Winged Warriors were gone from the racetrack. As for the streets, most people weren't ready. Styling was too wild. The performance was too niche. Many dealers couldn't sell them, and some even removed the wings. Oh, thought of that, just to move inventory. Today, the same wing can add 6 figures to a car's value. Those once awkward machines are now some of the most collectible and legendary muscle cars in existence. So why did NASCAR ban them? Because they work too well. They pushed the limits of speed and design and engineering, and they just changed racing forever. The Dodge Daytona and the Plymouth Sunbird weren't just muscle cars. They were missiles on wheels. They weren't built for comfort. They were built to win. Oh, and they did. And that's why they'll always be remembered as the cars that flew too close to the sun and did it with a wing.